Hello, this is Amy at Dormont Library, and I am going to tell you a story that I heard when I was still being babysat. I don't know who originally wrote it. I don't know if it was ever written down, and I do not remember who told it to me. But I figured I'd tell it to you. It involves a piece of paper and a story, and afterward I'll show you how to fold the paper to tell the story. Well, once upon a time, there was a man who loved boats. He loved to sail, and he dreamed of having his own boat. So when he got old enough to have his own house, he bought a house by a lake and started building his boat. He worked on it every night after work. He built the top of the boat, he built the bottom of the boat, or the hull, he made sure it was leak-proof and seaworthy. Until finally he was ready to go out in his boat for the first time. He loved this boat. Every night after work, he would go out and relax on the lake in his boat, usually laying down on the bottom with his knees sticking out. However, his job was very hard and he got tired. One night he was so tired, when he was coming home, he forgot to check the weather. But he still wanted to go out in his boat, so he brought his boat out onto the lake, laid down on the bottom, and fell deeply asleep. Unfortunately, there was a storm, and the boat started rocking and moving until it hit a rock, and the front of the boat tore off. And that pushed it into another rock, so the back of the boat tore off. With both ends of the boat broken, it sank, and as it sank, it flipped till it hit the floor of the lake, and his knee hit it, so it also tore off. After the After the storm was over, his friends and family were looking for him. They looked all over and they searched the lake, but all they could find was his shirt. Now, if you want to make the boat to tell the story, or just make a boat, you take an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. It doesn't have to be plain on both sides, but it doesn't even have to be white. But you have to fold it in half, lengthwise, long edge down to fold a rectangle, and then you fold it again to make quarters. You unfold, and you're going to fold the folded edge on top. The folded edge is on top, the open edge is on the bottom. You're going to fold the top edge down to the center crease. And you're going to do the same on the other side. Now, what I normally do, just to make things easier for myself, is I fold both of this flap up over both of them, usually on the table, but fold it up like this. And then I take the back flap, the top one, and fold it down and back up on the other side. So you have these two flaps are going to fold up. Again, to make it easier for myself, these little edges here, I fold down over the top triangle. That's when you talk about making it waterproof and seaworthy. Now, if you open the bottom and fold it along the other folds, you find you can make a square. Now, from the square, your open flaps are still down. You're going to fold the bottom up to the top, turn it over, and you're going to fold the other bottom up to the top. Now you can see you still have a space at the bottom here. You're going to open it up and fold it down into a square again. Only this time, the top part can slide outward. To make your boat. And being paper, it doesn't float for very long, but I have noticed it able to float sometimes. But it makes a nice toy and it makes a beautiful story. The Dormont Library would like to remind people to fill out your census and have a good day.